When it comes to the region that was hit hardest during our state's winter storm, look no further than Harris County.
Check this out. A recent report from the University of Houston revealed 91% of people here lost power at some point during the February freeze. The average outage time, a staggering 49 hours.
But while most of our state was dark, one city was shining bright. El Paso. KPRC2 investigator Mario Diaz traveled out west to see how they got it right and what it's going to take for the rest of the state to get on board.
If we had power, we wouldn't be talking today.
Lisa Carter is upset.
This wouldn't be happening to our house.
Her floors are getting battered. Part of the lingering aftermath from the winter freeze.
This shouldn't have happened in the first place.
The price tag so far?
Just shy of $100,000.
Ask Roberto Perez how much he paid in repairs. He'll proudly tell you.
Zip. Zero. Nada.
In fact, Roberto's city had no issues.
It was perfectly fine.
Not one day did we lose power.
The bottom line in El Paso?
Everything was pretty mellow here.
The El Paso Electric Company is the reason why.
What we're doing is making our preparations for next winter and the winters thereafter more permanent.
Senior Director of Operations, Luis Guadarrama, showed KPRC2 investigates proper insulation.
The material that I see in that plant is very similar to what Houstonians have in their homes and in their attics.
That's correct. A lot of it is.
Underneath the padding, miles of heat tracing cables. Cables experts say could have limited February's failures if they were required.
You can feel it, it's hot.
Yep.
A system designed to activate at 40 degrees. Albert Montaño is a plant manager at the Montana Power Station east of El Paso.
So we have heat trace cable, and then you add a blanket to it to keep the heat in.
Your version of an electric blanket.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
And it comes on and protects the pipes.
That is correct.
And everyone's electricity stays on.
Yes, sir.
There is no law requiring winter protection like what you see here. El Paso Electric made the investment on its own after the state's last major freeze in 2011.
It's not a significant amount of money.
The company spent $4.5 million to retrofit 2 of its facilities serving Texas and New Mexico. A third was built 6 years ago with deep freeze measures. All withstood February's storm. And Senior Vice President Stephen Barachek says they could have tolerated much worse.
Down to minus 10 degrees is what they're designed to.
But not all plants in Texas are the same. And while El Paso's investment was 7 figures, retrofitting can cost tens of millions. To do it at every plant in Texas, the price tag, about $10 billion. Add another $6 billion to winterize the natural gas system companies rely on. But considering the loss of life from February's storm, 111 people in Texas, including 31 in Harris County, and property damage up to $295 billion statewide.
I think that the investment needs to be made. Absolutely.
So who pays for it? You probably will, if you want it. The Hobby School at the University of Houston found 50% of those surveyed don't want to pay anything more in their bills. 25% said they'd pay $10 or more to help get it done. And for the remaining 25%, shelling out $5 was their max. Lisa Carter would pay. Hearing about El Paso's success while she struggles is frustrating.
This should have never happened.
Her message to those in charge?
Do not let this ever happen to the state of Texas again.
What separates El Paso Electric from most companies, they control their power generation. They don't rely on ERCOT. Still, the bottom line with every expert we spoke with, had power generating facilities properly insulated, the challenges that we all faced in February would not have been as severe. Now, Dominique and Keith, here is some of the insulation that El Paso has, as you can see. It's somewhat heavy. It's big, right?
Big, yeah.
We also went to the facility that manufactures it. You're going to be completely shocked about that location. And for that story, you can go right now to click2houston.com. You'll see it in the investigate section.
I got an inclination. Yeah. All right. Excellent reporting, Mari.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.